We're now streaming.
We're streaming?
We're streaming.
We're streaming and stramming?
We are stramming and streaming.
That sounds sexual, but in a horrible
Only
way.
to you.
Oh god, that guy's stramming.
That's a purely
that guy's
innocent
stramming
thing
on
for me.
That guy's stramming on a park bench. Ew. You know, like if you hear someone's doing that, your first reaction is to go, "Oh fuck, oh god, really?" What kind of Christian would do that? Stramming. It's evil. You go to hell for that. Whatever it is.
I like you're just talking random bullshit, and I'm just sitting here going, yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when we don't have William to act as like a third foil.
Well, also because I'm tweeting out the link.
Oh, so you're like only half paying attention to the shit I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm only half paying attention to the shit that you're saying right now. Not to say that I pay attention to the shit you're saying normally, it's just that I'm paying attention to the shit that you're saying less than I do normally. Okay.
That's like a low bar.
Oh, I forgot. I put this game into Spanish last time I'm playing it. Should I keep it in Spanish to confuse everybody, or switch it to English?
No, put it in fucking English. Have some consideration for the audience. They already have to watch you play. Don't make it even harder on them.
Maybe I should switch it into German instead.
Make everyone miserable.
Listen, if I don't understand it, nobody else should.
I could make so many jokes out of that, but I don't. It's too early to get political.
Yeah, you only
Those
get
are jokes for like 4 a.m.
You only get political after 2.5 mocktails.
I don't even drink.
That's why I said mocktails.
Oh, is that a non-alcoholic?
Cocktails are alcoholic because they have cock in them. Mocktails are...
By the way, that tells you how much I don't drink, is that I didn't even know that.
Mocktails are fake ones. So, because I played the girl in the last one, should I play the girl in this one, or should I play the hot emo boy?
I play the hot emo boy. I like his fucking...
Leon S. Kennedy? Leon Skennedy?
Acabel! Except Leon!
Okay, so do I go to easy assisted mode, or do I go to standard mode? I'm gonna go with assisted, because I'm bad.
Oh, wow, okay. If you still die a whole bunch anyway, I'm never gonna let you live it down.
You never let me live anything down. Why would this be any different?
Shit, I'm still making fun of you for stuff you did when you were 15.
Yeah.
Alright,
So how you been?
Finally calming down.
Ash is his cat, by the
Oh,
way.
and he smells. I think he totally just... totally... Oh, that damn cat. Oh, God. Oh, he did that right as soon as I picked him up. Fuck.
Oh, look, it's the guy eating the world's
mind.
most disgusting burger.
The most disgusting but realistic burger ever. You know you're not streaming on my end, by the way.
I know.
I can't see what you're looking at.
I can send you the link.
No, I mean, like, aren't you supposed to, like, do the screen share? So I can
I was
see in real
thinking
time
about
what
it,
you're
but
doing?
I decided not to. We'll start it up if I need to.
Alright, well, are you gonna tweet the link?
Yeah, I tweeted it already. I tagged you.
Oh,
You can
okay.
retweet it now so all your weirdo fans can follow us.
Yeah!
Well, hello, everybody.
Come on. Just getting good.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Today we're going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Evil Residence. Now I've heard a lot about this fan game, and a lot of people, my friend Jack recommended it, but I decided today I'm going to finally check it out, and let's get right into it.
I feel like the audio is way out of sync with this cutscene, so I'm gonna skip it.
Well, you haven't... Oh, God. Alright, well, that's great.
The
I mean,
audio
you've
is
seen
way
this
out of
cutscene
sync.
before.
I have seen this cutscene before.
Okay.
Oh look, it's this. It's the '90s emo boy. Was this the song that? Was this the emo boy that Avril Lavigne sang about in that one song?
I don't know.
I don't know. So, what's your opinion on Leon Skennedy as a character?
I think he's great. I like how he goes from being like a really naive, like happy-go-lucky, like, oh boy, I'm going to my first day at work, and then within 6 years, he's the most depressed, sad, angry, like tired, like wants to kill himself, clearly guy. I just love the way that character has regressed because they keep throwing these horrible, scary scenarios at him, and he just keeps getting fucked up worse and worse mentally.
Is it possible that you relate to that at some level? Psychologically?
No. No. What are you talking about? No.
But I like how he goes from being a guy who's like, he makes like wisecracks because he's terrified, and then slowly those wisecracks become him being so jaded that he does not give a fuck about anything anymore. And it's just him not taking the scariest thing possible, like, seriously. Because it's just like, well, I've dealt with so much shit now, whatever.
What do you feel about the movie version of the character from Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City?
He's goddamn terrible. He's just like a lame, like, pansy.
Hello?
He sucks, and
Anybody there?
I think the joke is that he's so incompetent that the one time he does something actually useful at the end of the movie is supposed to be like a, wow, Leon finally didn't fuck something up!
Something's
And
Well,
it's like,
look-
it's so
look-
weird how they just, like, shit on that character
Yeah.
and made him like a clown who sucks.
Look, $4.58 a gallon for gas. Where is this? California?
Okay, which one?
So now I'm in the gas station. How many times do you think I'll get killed in the gas station?
I'm gonna guess one.
You all right?
Oh look,
And that's
it's
one at most.
it's a guy who got bitten in the neck, and he's probably gonna be zombified by the time I walk out of this
Guy's a
spoopy
maniac.
this
Why'd he bite
spooky.
me?
By the time we get out of the
Yeah.
spooky back of this,
But the remake. Yeah.
tell
Oh, Becky's
Anna
in the chat. What's up?
tell Anna to watch me fail at this video game.
Anna's playing Mass Effect. She's playing a video game that she's good at. instead of
Your
watching
wife
you
can
play
probably
the
play
game.
this game better than I can.
She has. I know for a fucking fact she can.
Look, it's a
I've watched
zombie.
my,
He just
my wife do better at
he
this
just
video game.
de-necked someone.
That happened to my buddy Josh once. He went to a gas station and got pulled into the back room, and someone ripped out his jugular with their teeth.
I got a key.
You did a good job shooting that zombie.
Well,
Unless
that's
there's some
because
kind of aim assist on this difficulty.
yes, there is.
Oh, Becky says Anna is playing Pete because you're over here playing Mass Effect. Pete, it's like the best. Oh, this game is Pete. It's a thing that fucking children say now on the internet. Even though Becky's older than me.
It's sounds like it's got to be bussin' on them haters.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Fortnite's better than both of them.
What the?
I'm running through this store because I don't want to waste bullets on these random zombies. Aye!
You escape. By the way, if my commentary is behind, it's because I'm watching the stream alongside with you guys on the chat. I'm not caught up on what he's doing because he forgot to screen share.
Oh look, it's Ms. It's a Jill sandwich.
That is not who that is.
When we're safe.
I
remember-
wouldn't have known the difference.
Do you remember Chris from the first game?
Was he the guy who got stuck in the
The jail
basement
cell?
and then I had to rescue?
Yeah. Okay, that's his sister.
Is she the more competent one?
Yeah. If going off of this is the universe where Jill's scenario and RE1 is canon, then yes.
Yes. This is my playthrough. So Jill canonically did the things in
In
Resident
the
Evil.
universe of David's playthrough, Chris got stuck in a closet all night and didn't kill a single zombie, and it was really embarrassing for everyone.
And then his sister is like, man, my brother is so lame. I'm gonna get with this emo boy instead.
My brother. He's a cop too.
Good thing we found each other.
So like, are the
Christ, how many times have I explained to you the concept of heat dancing?
so like, question is so the stars
It's
unit.
in the name!
Wait, what? Huh? Stars?
So the stars unit. Are they like more like a SWAT team or like a special
They're
ops
like a-
squad?
Yeah, they're like a special ops SWAT group. Like,
But,
they're
like,
the badasses.
That
There's
feels
like a little mini department for them inside the RPD.
But that feels like a little bit outside of the purview of like a local.
Well, yeah,
police
because
force.
Raccoon City's also supposed to be like a small town.
Yeah.
But then also, why do they have like a special ops like super cop team that could fucking
Yeah.
like take down terrorists? Like,
that
why do they
feels
have
like
like
a government
SEAL Team 6?
organization type. They have they
okay,
have a SEAL Team 6 is they have their own SEAL Team 6 in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and it's entirely dedicated to just local stuff.
Well, because like Raccoon City's supposed to be a quiet small mountain town, so it's like
Breckenridge,
Shit, like,
Colorado has SEAL Team 6.
If Breckenridge, Colorado had a SEAL Team 6 fucking office just off to the side in their tiny police station. Let's check at the chat. Dark Knight Fan 75, Becky, Loma Trade says, "Hello, Xavier. Nice to meet you, David."
Hello.
A guy named Nerdman.
Welcome.
What are we, some kind of Stars Squad?
Yes.
Very fun.
Yes, we are.
Appreciate
Police
that.
station's not much fun. You'll know something.
Okay,
My
I think
name's
there was some kind
Wesker.
of dumb retcon.
My name's Wesker. His name's Wesker. I wouldn't advise getting killed by his katana. His sword kills his victim, steals the souls of his victims.
Steals his sword, steals the souls of the victim. By the way, I think there's some kind of dumb retcon that got introduced about why Raccoon City has stars. Is fucking
Looks like we're walking from here.
like Wesker intentionally set up these super badass cops in this tiny town with the intent to feed them to zombies as like an experiment. Like
That's-
Resident Evil 1 was basically them like testing how effective the zombies are in a combat
That's
scenario
just
against
kind of
main
dumb.
combatants.
That just seems a little bit stupid.
Yeah. Loma Trade asks, "How come I can't super chat?" I think it's because David does not have this channel monetized. He needs to have 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, it's not monetized enough to super chat. Also, so like, I remember in the movie in Welcome to Raccoon City, they were
God,
like,
I wish you knew anything about this series other than that fucking movie.
hey, listen, I have
so
also
bad.
seen the original Resident Alice movie.
Resident Evil. Oh, yeah. The OC who can do anything and is so good at everything, and she has telekinesis, and she can do backflips, and she has clones, and she has superpowers, and she is so good at everything, and she has a sword, and she has a shotgun that shoots coins.
So, in that movie, they were trying to make Raccoon City like a Rust Belt
was like
town, like
It's like a
Pittsburgh,
huge city.
like a Pittsburgh or like a Flint, Michigan, sort of a company town that's like destroyed by the industry. And
Yeah.
I mean that's a take, but I wish they did more with that than just hey.
Are you
it's
talking about in
res-
Raccoon City?
Yeah.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
It's just, hey, company bad, also random references to lore that are completely out of context.
You know, the thing that bugs me most, and I've talked about this with William at length on previous streams, is that movie claims to be made for fans of the games, and the way they show that is just by shoving in a lot of like really forced and terrible references to the games, but they're in the complete wrong context. The characters don't look like themselves. They don't act like themselves. The story is completely different. It's just like, oh, you had a random zombie say Itchy Tasty. Yes, I remember Itchy Tasty from the fucking file.
It's
in the goddamn guard room. I remember that. Oh,
it's very much the Marvel Studios school of being faithful to the source material,
which is we'll put in a thing you recognize
and completely recontextualize it so it loses everything that's interesting about the thing you used to like.
Yeah. I still can't believe they made fucking Chris and Claire were raised by William Birkin. That is so stupid and serves no purpose.
Well, I mean, it could have...
I was mad at that movie from when they announced it because
it could have been Chris and Claire being. It could have been a thing if they'd actually had any scenes together.
Yeah, they're never in the same scene.
Because like William, whatever his name is, character actor man, he just shows up and
Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough. Here? You know my favorite thing about
the voice of he's the voice of Bruce Banner in the '90s cartoon.
Do you know what else he's in?
Like fucking everything.
But
Star Trek.
Yes.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
He was in
How did I become Yuri Bauman?
He was in the second Next Generation movie, First Contact, the one with the Borg, and halfway through the movie he gets assimilated and he gets Borgified, and then he gets blown off the deflector dish.
No, just stop talking. He gets blown.
He does. He gets blown by Worf.
Worf gets him. Worf's like,
this is the way of the warrior.
Worf blows him off the Enterprise.
and then Picard walks in and goes, Worf, have you seen my trousers? Oh, Jesus!
No, Picard was watching. He was there.
Well, that's why he didn't have trousers.
Yeah. Because, in the...
This is some Bush League fucking stream commentary.
Because canonically Picard in that movie was the lover of the Borg Queen, and then he realizes that and then he hears through telepathy, because he had been Borgified, but then he was deborgified, but he'd also been genetically modified by the Borg to have organic Borg brain stuff, which he would also genetically pass on to his
instead of
son later on.
Yes, Logan.
And
I played the evil thing. I love those games. I love the second game a lot more than the first one. Though. The first one conceptually is cool, but I feel like it doesn't have a good identity on its own as a horror game. Like it's too many conflicting like horror game aesthetics because it really feels like Shinji Mikami basically just going like, here's my greatest hits, like here's a section that's like RE1.
Why are you listening to me talking about
and then just
how,
sort of like
how
just jerking off about how great his previous games were? But in a game, as a game in itself, it seems like Evil Within 1 was kind of lacking in its own sort of distinctive identity, which is why I appreciate the second one so much more.
Why are you not talking? Why are you not listening to me talk about the time that the Picard the android
Borg Queen fucked Picard
and the Borg Queen fucked both Picard and Data
at the same time?
Not at the same time, but
I like how you had to think about it.
Well, so Picard was.
You had to consider the timeline of events.
Yes, I did. This is very important because, as we both know, Data is fully equipped and programmed in multiple techniques, a wide variety of pleasure.
Why did they put a penis on him? Why did they do that?
This was a fixation. I have to say it's a fixation for Gene Roddenberry, because another one of his failed sci-fi pilots in the 70s, between Star Trek the show and Star Trek the movies, also included an android that fucks.
Okay, so he was trying to push some kind of agenda about fucking robots.
Yes. No, it's not fucking robots. It's robots that fuck. There's a difference.
Okay, the robosexual agenda is what you're saying.
Yes.
I can get behind that. I believe in the robosexual agenda. Like, I mean, I believe in it as in I support it.
I believe that...
I think if the AIs get good enough, we can teach them to touch boners.
I am also... I'm a robo ally. I'm a robosexual ally.
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not now that you are. Like, you made it lame.
I believe
it was cool until you started doing it.
It's a social justice issue, really.
What are we, David Cage?
Well, I am called David,
say, I have a
just
dream?
different one.
You don't want to be that, David.
I'm the superior David.
You know what? Yeah. What that made me think of, like, what if there was a storyline where you switched brains with David Cage to make better games than him to prove you're the superior David?
I would love to do that.
Really, it's a low bar. All you gotta do is make a game where there's not a creepy, overly long, like, sexual assault scene with a character dressed
all I
like
gotta
Ripley
do is
from the
not
end of
sexually
Alien.
assault my employees.
Yeah. Low bar, really. You don't have to do a lot. The game doesn't even have to be that good. That's how low the bar is. Anyway. Have y'all played the Infamous trilogy? What's your thoughts? Thank you for asking.
Yeah,
JP.
he made a video on it.
I made a video on the first game. I quite like that one. I only played the second game one time, I think.
I'm entering into the women's bathroom, by the way.
You know, I think Leon is allowed in there. I think Leon's, like, honorary, like, allowed, you know? Leon kind of rides the line of femininity enough.
I mean, he can pass... If he dresses feminine enough, he can pass as a butch lesbian.
You know what? Can you download mods? I feel like now that you said that. You know, no, we'll do that next.
I awakened something in you, didn't I?
Shit, I thought about Leon as a barely recognizable femboy, and you know what? All right. I'm good to go. Let's go. You know?
You know, that's the guy screaming for my help. I can wait around, right? It's not that urgent, right?
No worries. I don't need to be in a rush or anything. He'll figure it out. He'll get out. He'll solve it on his own.
I'm sure he will.
Please, give me your hand.
Oh yeah, I'm behind on the stream, so I can't wait to see what your reaction is when you let the guy through the door.
I've seen this before. I got to this part, so I knew he was gonna die.
So you're not gonna be shocked at the deaths.
No.
Oh.
It is pretty
Can
impressive.
Can you pretend to be for like YouTube funsies? Oh my god!
Oh my god! That's so gross.
Whoa. I gotta admit, like, it's impressive that the zombies were able to do that. Like, how fucking bad were they pulling on him? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's like 6 zombies over there, all ripping and biting and tearing. Like, that's crazy to separate his spinal column and completely unhook his hips from the rest of him and just yank him all the way in half. Like...
So I need to get those 3...
I guess that's the scariest part about it, is like they're still normal people basically in functionality.
So I still need to get these 3 people
One of those
I need to get the three things to put in the thing.
I've not played any of the Metroid games except for the one. I think it was Super Metroid. I had a copy of that on my Game Boy as a kid. And then unfortunately I played Metroid Other M. I did not finish it, but I started it. And I love the design of Samus. I used to make little cartoons on YouTube about Samus, Master Chief, and Isaac Clarke from Dead Space living in an apartment together. Those videos are still up if you scroll down far enough on the uploads. But I have not actually sat down and played any of the modern Metroid games.
Samus?
Huh? Is it blocked? Oh. Why? Can you check the class?
No, this is not the doctor. This is
Marvin Branagh.
Oh look, it's the palest black man.
Another off strike. I could.
He does not
Are you in
look
the wrong
like he's
planet?
doing well.
Oh. This guy in the original game looked suspiciously like Will Smith.
Uh-huh. And that was really, it really came around right when, like, Will Smith was super big, right? In, like,
Yeah,
late
like that
90s,
came out in
early
1998. 98, the same year I was born.
Does anyone know what started this?
I wasn't born in 98.
But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive.
Baby.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
Let's see, am I older than Resident Evil 2?
Liam?
No, actually,
Yeah, but
Resident Evil 2 is about 6 months older than me.
Hopefully you'll be able to find
That's
me out
funny.
at the station. That officer you met earlier, Ellie. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
Well, it's funny you say that, Low Metroid, in the chat, because I actually do have Metroid
I'm
Dread,
not just gonna leave you here.
and
I'm giving you an order.
I think that Prime remake that just came out, I bought both of those, but I don't have a Switch yet, but I got them preemptively for when I finally do get a Switch.
You'll need this.
Can't
So I have
take
games for a console I don't even have, which is really stupid now that I say it out loud. But I like to think
You
ahead.
see one of those things.
What do you think? When are you
Well,
gonna...
okay, my wife has a Switch, but
Would you
she
buy
never
a
lets me
Nintendo
borrow.
Switch 2?
Or you run. Got it?
You don't have it. You don't want it. And
I mean, I could try. You never even let me try.
See, this is why Xavier's in an abusive relationship.
She won't let me try the Switch. I'm like, hey, can I play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? And she's like, fuck off, I'm evicting people from my village in Animal Crossing. I'm being a landlord. And I'm like, damn, that's pretty hot. Ah! Jacob would get that. So you kids in the chat ever smoke any crack?
How old do you think they are?
Old enough.
Okay, so the lion is lion, little piece of fern thing, eagle.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're solving the puzzles. You're being the big, crazy, cool hero, Leon.
If only the original game was this simple.
Man, they babyfied the fuck out of this.
I'm
If you
gonna
played the original Resident Evil
babyfy.
2, you'd have died like 10 times by now.
I'm sure I would have, but I don't
There's
care.
no fucking assisted well, there is, and they just give you like a machine gun that has like infinite ammo for the easy mode, but otherwise it's like the same game.
Right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
So this is a game designed for dum-dums like me, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you're gonna have a much easier time getting through this one. What? Did he get in the vent again?
No. Let's stop.
Where should I use the boards that I got that I can put on a window? What window should I put it on?
Okay,
Yeah. Well, you get to decide which bell or which window you want to put the boards on. Like, that's up to you because it depends on which windows you think you'll be passing the most.
What's the objectively right answer?
You know, I'd probably wait until you get to the staircase after this. Here's a stairwell, and it has a save station under it, and that section's a lot easier if you just put a board there. But I think they also have some already sitting there. Hey, look at this guy, demonetized! Unless I'm way behind on the stream, I don't know. I don't know how the timing works. But yeah, it's the guy who got his fucking face ripped off by one of the tongue boys. Hey, kids in the chat. Tell David to get back to playing the game.
You think that would work on me?
Yeah, why are you texting?
Because I want to.
That's rude. It's like texting at the dinner table.
I'm gonna text at
You're
your
in the
dinner
middle
table.
of something, motherfucker. You asked me to be here.
Whose
okay?
mother are we?
Right?
Are we having sex with?
Oh my! Fucking chat! Kill this guy. Just kill him right now. Pull a gun out. You think I could like get you assassinated? But like without actually having to spend any of my own money.
I think you could try.
I feel like it's a lot harder if I don't invest any capital.
It's harder, but you could totally do it.
You know what? Thank you for supporting.
I support you.
I'm glad that you're backing me up. Like
on your journey.
I've been really nervous about trying it, and I'm glad that you're giving me the confidence to give it a shot.
I believe in your journey.
We're all in this together, buddy.
Till death do us part.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. If everything goes well.
So when's the baby due?
6 minutes from now. And it's gonna be like one of those horrible, like, eraser head things.
The monster babies?
Yeah. So when's the rent due?
The 3rd of the month?
Oh shit, you're right. Ah! And I found a Thresher Maw in Mass Effect.
Oh, what is that?
Oh! It's a big monster that, like, spawns randomly in the world map and you gotta fight it, and she sucks at it, so she just gives me the controller every time. Well, just you never even try. You tried once and then died and then like gave up.
I don't want to do that.
It's like you act like it's like a chore.
It is.
You get to fight a big monster with a robot car.
What can I do with gunpowder?
You can combine it with more gunpowder to make bullets.
What happens if I make bullets without gunpowder?
You can't. It would just be an empty little metal casing that you can't do nothing with.
But what if I can do something with it?
Well, I mean, you could, but that's not helping us right now getting out of the zombie apocalypse.
Don't go outside the thing.
Damn Thresher Maw. I mean, it's got a cool name.
So, is it worth seeing, is it worth watching, is the, are they worth playing?
Yeah.
Finish your
The
sentence, son.
Mass Effect games, do they hold up?
Yes, I think for the most part they do. Zach in the chat asks, "Hey Xavier, remember ages ago you went to Avengers Campus at DCA? How was that? I'm planning a Disneyland trip in April." That was pretty good. I mean, we were kind of rushing through that whole trip to Disneyland. We only got to go for one day. But for what little time I did get to be there, it was fun. I went on the Spider-Man ride, and that was kind of cool. You could get past Tom Holland's stupid fucking squeaky voice. Becky is asking if you're doing the Admiral Kahoku mission. No, she did that a while ago. She's way further in the game than that.
That's quest sad.
That quest was sad. He got eaten by those monsters.
Yeah.
In the Cerberus base.
Well, because we told him that we'll check it out, but he still went there and like got.
Yeah.
We were like, "Leave it to me," and then.
Hey, David.
Why?
Try NED.
Why?
Because I think I have all the fucking codes memorized.
I also
Oh, wait.
figured it out already.
Oh, alright, okay. Hey, look up and look at the sign. It says, "Welcome, Leo." Hey, combine that with your pistol.
It's gonna look really stupid because I already did it.
Oh. God damn it. Why aren't you screen sharing? I'm so behind. You're making me look stupid in front of the chat. They're gonna think I'm an idiot.
You're making me look stupid in front of the kids.
Don't undermine me in front of the children. I don't even know why he's screaming. Hannah's still got to do the asteroid DLC mission though in Mass Effect. He's putting it off, even though I think it's one of my favorite missions in the game.
Hold on.
I know.
So
you're
given
grinding
that my favorite TV show of all time was totally ripped off by this.
Well, okay, David. I'm gonna preface this with you will never get Anna in a million fucking years to ever sit down and watch Babylon 5. Because she hates spaceships. I barely got her to play Mass Effect by saying it's really similar to fucking Final Fantasy. She likes it in spite of the sci-fi setting, not because of it. Right? She will never watch Babylon 5.
I'm not saying she
like
would.
maybe someday I might. You would never get my wife.
I know you will
sit
never
down.
watch that show.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll watch it someday just to surprise you. But maybe I'll show up one day and have watched 3 seasons and then I'll be like just start talking about it and you'll be like, what? What?
I will believe it when I see it. I don't believe you will.
Asking what main missions have I gotten you to do so far? She just got done with Vermeer.
Those are just words to me.
You're a words, bitch.
Thank you.
How about that? Got him.
What locker should I get stuff out of right here?
All of them.
But I don't have the 2 and the 3.
You gotta find the keys and then put them in the slot. Or you put it in the slot.
What's the slot? What slot?
Yes, Becky, she did Pharaohs.
Oh my god.
Did you get stuck?
Oh god.
Well, at least you can how did you get out of the car?
No. It's not even. It just got stuck. It's not even see?
Can you go back to the Normandy? Oh my god, I don't know how you did that. She got the Mako wedged in a fucking hill, in the dirt.
It's not even wedged, see?
What are you? How are you possibly stuck?
I don't know.
Buggy ass 2007 video game. Just hit square, and then
I still have something to do.
then just drop back down. It's okay. It's okay. We have an out. She looks so mad.
I too would look mad if I were playing Mass Effect.
I thought you had to do Pharaohs first before you could do Vermeer, Becky. Why would she do Pharaohs last?
See, this is my last time I saved this game. I saved this game.
Pharaohs is always the first place I go.
See, look, I played 18 minutes of this in 2022.
Fantastic.
Yeah, why?
And now I've played 20 minutes of it in 2024.
The way you should have played this game was go get Liara, do side missions, Novaria, more side missions, Vermeer, more side missions, then Pharaohs. I don't understand why. No, Vermeer first or Vermeer last, because that one's the most plot important, and it's also the one where it escalates the story the most. Pharaohs is so nothing. You just help the colony and that's it. It barely fucking tells you anything, that mission. That one's the one you do first. Are you crazy? I have no thoughts on the Suicide Squad game coming out in a few days. I don't give a goddamn.
Okay.
I could not care less.
There's a Suicide Squad game coming out in a few days?
There's a whole Suicide Squad video game. It's a fucking looter shooter. It's a goddamn live service game.
So that's
Every
why
character
I don't
plays
care.
exactly the same. They're all third-person shooter video game shooter.
They're all
bands.
Fortnite thingies.
Well, but if the Fortnite guys had jetpacks.
So it's Anthem then.
X57. Yeah, a little bit.
I can't believe do other people remember Anthem?
No, that's not Anthem died. That game fucking splattered so fast. I think you should check where Dr. Savion is first.
It says Herschel.
Where the fuck is the Herschel system?
Well, anyway, I
See? Kepler Bridge.
what do you think is gonna happen in this game?
I think there's gonna be something to do with trench coats.
And zombies,
It's
maybe?
something to do with... It's some kind of, like, horrible, incestuous chest burster monster.
Ashi, come here.
I also think you're gonna go to an orphanage and not get adopted. And, I think you're gonna fix a broken clock.
What if I want to get adopted?
Hold on, let me make sure my cat didn't get in the ceiling.
Okay, good.
David, do you know how in my laundry room there's that little gap up in the ceiling where, like, someone else put in the bathroom in the basement years before I moved in?
No.
There's a little gap in the ceiling, and Ash figured out how to get in there.
Wow. Your cat's...
So I had...
What a cat your cat is.
Cover it up with craft foam and tape it.
Your cat really is a cat, isn't he?
Have you opened that locker yet? Try DEN.
Okay. Do you really remember that level of these things?
Maybe. Let's go see. It's either DEN or...
DEN did not work.
Okay, go back to it. I'm waiting for the fucking stream to catch up. Okay, try... Can you cycle through the letters for a second so I can see where they are? Try, CAM.
Okay. Did not work either.
Trying to remember. NED?
There is no
What,
N.
did that work?
There is no N.
Oh, there's no? Okay.
The first one is CBAFED.
They're all, like, easy to remember. Damn! Just eat the damn.
I'm gonna examine this portable safe.
Oh, Becky says try DCM.
Okay.
That must be that one. That's what I was for. Yeah.
Abby,
You try to get in the... Don't get this...
DCM does not work either.
I will eat you! I will core you like an apple!
That one doesn't work either. DCM doesn't work either.
Ash, come here. Ash.
Try DCK. Dick.
Ash.
Stupid video games.
Come here. Up on it, Daddy.
I'm gonna have to eat this cat. I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna put him between like two baguettes and eat him like a sub sandwich. Try DCA. Oh wait, no. You know what? I think it's CAP. Nerdy Spency said it. Hang on, he's doing the puzzle, the memory puzzle.
Yay! Got the little portable safe open. Spare parts. Whatever that's gonna be used for, I don't know.
I like how
But
the
you-
subtitle says.
But you said, what was it, CAP? Was that the one you said?
Yeah, CAP. No cap,
Okay.
bro.
You are a young person. You know how the young people speak.
Say all right. No.
KYS no cap bussin'.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let Garrus just kill a guy.
Okay.
Who is Garrus?
In Mass Effect, he's a cool guy.
That
Are
was
you
it?
sure he's a cool guy?
Yeah, he's a cool space alien guy.
You know what? Maybe I should just start using reverse psychology on you and saying that I don't think you ever will actually watch Babylon 5, and then maybe after that you'll actually start
Anna
watching
started
it.
teabagging the guy she just shot.
Here, baby.
I love how you just stuck between two different people playing video games and you're just
I'm
doing
just watching two
support on
people
both
playing
of them.
video games. That's my life.
Happy life, happy wife. Right?
Yes. God, I hope. At this rate, in this economy?
Oh, I got a key! I got one of those keys that they use in the Resident Evils to open the Resident Evil doors.
Yeah, you got a Resident Evil key. God, Zach, never say that again. That was terrible.
I am not gonna read whatever Zach said in the chat, so
I wonder
I hope
if
it was-
David looked away from the jump scare just now. Did he? I feel like he did. Did you change the aspect ratio of the game?
no.
There's like a black square kind of, or like I think you shrank the game footage.
That could be it, yeah.
You know, honestly, it gives more of the screen, so it's less of it's covered by the face cam. So I think it's fine.
That's
It
good.
looks kind of cool, kind of stylish. It almost looked intentional, is why I didn't notice it.
It looks
Right.
cinematic.
Sure, we'll call it that. You should put like a cool stream overlay behind it, like some kind of background thing. You have Andrew Rexman make one. That guy's awesome. He can make anything.
Is he still, like, on the internet? Hey, look, it's
Yeah, he is.
David! It's me!
This note from David to David. Thanks, David.
Me, just shaking my own hand, going, yeah!
You remember that picture of Obama putting a medallion on Obama?
It's that's it. Man, I miss Obama. I miss drone strikes on the Middle East. I miss all the stuff that Obama
Coherent
should have
speech when he was at the podium.
Although I will say the one thing we can bully Obama for is that he has objectively bad taste in movies.
Every year he does it. Here's my top 10 movies, and then
And it's
there's
just
like
the most
6 really
boring-
crazy, questionable ones on there.
It's the most boring, pretentious stuff too.
do the asteroid.
Which one?
It's X-57. It's on your map.
Oh.
It's like the big DLC mission. What's important? It's a good one. It has cutscenes.
You
Just do the
mean
mission.
You mean it has scenes that were cut?
No.
David, what if I just sank my teeth into your neck and just like tore out your esophagus?
You have to buy me a drink first.
Even Becky's telling you to do this mission.
I love how Becky's not paying attention to me playing this video game.
She's
playing
watching
right
the
now.
imaginary stream that Anna is doing.
Yeah. She's watching Anna playing video games through me playing video games. I feel so insulted. Honestly.
You're fucking you're third wheeling this stream, David.
I'm third wheeling my own stream.
Whoever you want. She only ever brings Garrison Rex on any missions. Which is perfectly
Why,
reasonable.
does she want to have sex with the Garrison Rex?
There you are.
No, they're two weird space aliens.
Take a look.
I mean,
Yes.
does she want to have sex with
Garrison
the weird
is
space alien?
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire.
Oh,
I came into town
no.
with her.
You gotta stop that asteroid from
It's
crashing.
like the movie Armageddon.
You're gonna do Armageddon. That's
Oh,
what this mission
God.
is. You
I'm
do.
Bruce Willis?
You're Bruce Willis in Armageddon. That's what this mission. That's why I wanted you to do this mission.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
You gotta
Am I
go
gonna
stop
die
that
and then-
asteroid.
Am I gonna die and then I'm gonna call my daughter?
And then you gotta tell Ben Affleck, hey, it's okay if you fuck my daughter, Ben Affleck, and he'll be like, thanks, man. And then he'll question Michael Bay about the plot of the
Oh
movie,
my
and Michael Bay will tell him to shut the fuck up.
Is this time? If this is
No,
time,
it's not
okay. This is time I'm gonna go. Disable the code.
Do you hear about what the mission is? Like, the asteroid's been taken over and someone's piloting it into that colony.
Yeah.
It's such a 90s action movie plot for this fucking side mission. It's so cool.
Oh my God, it's over here.
I know your wife just loves
Oh,
bad
Dad.
90s stuff.
That's true. Hey, I'm a bad 90s thing, and my wife loves me.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. She gave me a high five once. I feel like that means she likes me okay.
Well,
Hey, you
something
like
at
me?
least.
Do you like me? She said no.
I'm just
She's just in it for all that money that I have, because I'm swimming in so much fucking money. I have so much money. I have so much money I can't even fucking afford a Sam's Club membership.
Oh!
That's a sad level of poor. Because the poor people shop at Sam's Club. But it's
Yeah,
such
you're
an
not even-
expensive membership.
You're not even rich enough to have a Costco membership.
I don't have $50. Can someone in the stream PayPal me enough money to get a Sam's Club membership so I can go buy Twinkies in bulk and kill myself?
How do we kill it? Go inside?
There's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just gonna say this, Xavier. There's a lot cheaper and easier ways to kill yourself than via Twinkies.
Than via Twinkies. I
Yeah.
love Twinkies as a suicide method, where you're just eating so many of them. Like that scene in The Whale.
I knew we were gonna reference the whale. The whale.
The Whale?
Whale.
Where do you get off?
Ow!
Why are you talking like that? Anna's getting killed. Heal! There you go. And then, alright, what's David doing? He's in the library! Yay!
Was this that one scene from that one moment in Resident Evil Raccoon City?
Which scene?
The scene where they did the thing in the library with the
Yeah.
books.
I don't know. That was in the mansion. That was a scene. Do you remember when you had to play the fucking piano in Resident Evil 1 to open a secret hatch? I'm going to take that as your silence as you don't remember that. You had to play Moonlight Sonata on the piano to open a secret hatch.
I do remember that.
Okay, that was what that scene was attempting to mimic. And again, in a completely different context. It fucking sucks. I want to do a video on Welcome to Raccoon City one day.
You should do
about
it.
How much I hate it.
It would be a fun
Because
that would be a fun
so much to
collab,
say.
because I would just be like, that doesn't make any sense, like, as a movie. And then you could be like, well, here's all the lore
especially
reasons.
bad as an adaptation. Well, it's like, here's the lore reasons why all of this is wrong.
Thingy,
You know, it's so irritating. They're like, we're going to make one that's based on the games. We're going to make one that's just like the games now because, you know, we're sorry about the Alice movies going off the rails. And then instead of making it based on Resident Evil 2, they made it specifically based on the remake, which had just come out like a year prior. And you can tell because the set design looks like the game's remake. And it just is like, have you actually played any of these games, or did you just play like just the remake of the first two, or did you watch like a playthrough of them on YouTube? Because every reference is so superficial, and it seems like they didn't understand the reason for why anything was the way it was in the game.
So what you're saying is that it's secretly the best Resident Evil movie game.
Honestly, as fucked up as it is, the best Resident Evil movie probably at this point might be still the second one of the Alice series.
It's still Resident Alice?
It's still Resident Alice Part 2. And that movie sucks, so that's really sad.
You know who else sucks?
Yo, mama!
How did you know?
Dave, we're gonna have to have a very, very serious conversation after this stream. A very serious, very difficult conversation.
Why will it be so difficult?
David, we're gonna have to have a very serious, very difficult conversation after the stream ends. I'm very sorry. I have some things I need to tell you.
Why is it going to be so
I have some things
difficult,
I need-
this conversation? Tell me.
As there's a lot of information I need to convey to you.
And what?
A lot of very
what's so...
delicate, very sensitive information, and it's not going to be easy to hear. It's not going to be easy to say. This is going to be difficult for both of us, and I'm very sorry.
Why is it going to be so difficult?
Because there are some things that need to be said. There are some things
And
that
what
you need to
things
hear,
need to
and
be
I'm
said that
I'm
are so
gonna be very
difficult to
sorry
say?
I have to tell you these things.
And
I'm
why
very
are you
sorry I have
so
to be on
sorry
the basis
to have
you,
to
but
say
I need to
them?
hear it from me first. Before you hear it from someone else, I need to hear it from me first.
Why? What are these things?
It's going to be very difficult for both of us. I need you to hear this from me first. I need you to hear this from me first before you hear it from somebody else, because it's going to be very...
I lost it. I lost it. I had it. And then I lost it.
What are these things, and why are they so serious? Seriously. Why? Why do you need to hear them? Why do I need to hear them from you?
I'm
what are
still
other
watching
people
the
saying?
chat, watching you like laughing so hard you had to put your face in your hands for a second. When I'm watching the stream. It's not often I actually make David laugh because I think he hates my ass. So
I do.
It's a
I
point
do
of
hate
pride
him.
for me. Whenever I actually manage to make him laugh.
I'm only around with. I only hang out with him for the clout.
Yeah, all fucking 10 subscribers worth of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna milk those.
You know
10
what? I can't make
subscribers.
that joke as good no more. I actually do have a little bit of clout now. I didn't used to. I used to be able to be like, I'm a fucking nobody, but now I can't do that as good.
You can't do
There's
that
like too much
as
evidence that I'm not.
well.
Shut up, bitch.
It's not my fault you don't know what adverbs are.
Why don't you add this verb to your ass?
I mean, if you like. I don't see what that would do, but, like, whatever.
What Becky says, speaking of clout, no Will today?
Yeah, we just thought that his personality
He's like a
would...
10-hour drive away somewhere, like, he's getting really drunk in a small town and, like, shooting kangaroos, and, like, everyone keeps offering him a beer, and he keeps not turning it down, and he, like, left his luggage in the restaurant, and he's not going to get there, like, get it back for several days, but it's going to still be there, because everyone in the town's very polite.
He's
But
also
he just
saying
won't say
crikey
no
a
to
lot.
them. He's saying crikey a lot. Also, like, the night is going to go so bad that he may actually have gay sex with Donald Sutherland. We don't know. None of you are going to get that fucking reference, and that's very sad.
What are you referencing?
It's a movie called Wake and Fright. It's a very good movie.
The only movie that Donald Sutherland was in ever was the Hunger Games movies. If you say he was any other movie any other movie other than those, then you were lying.
Donald Sutherland?
Yeah. Oh look, I got another thingy to open up the thingy in the thingy.
By the way, David, one of your longtime viewers decided he hates my channel now because I badmouthed Spider-Man 2, and now he's like trashing me in the chat.
I'm so sorry for that.
That's fine. I don't care.
Well, I mean, everybody has their haters, right?
Yeah, that's how you know you made it.
I mean, like, I respect everybody's right to have opinions, except for the opinions that aren't mine.
Well, yeah, those are the ones that are incorrect.
Yeah. The article, the Redstone. Okay,
So yeah, I love the weird backstory about why this police station is so huge. Is that it used to be a fucking like an art museum that they decided to turn into a police station just because like the art museum wasn't doing well. It's weird that this small town has a gigantic.
This small town has a what? Are you still there? Oh, he must have disconnected for whatever reason. Let's see. Is he still here? Yeah. He disappeared. He'll be back in a second. Okay, so I put that guy's arm in there. Doesn't seem to be doing much though. And I can remove it. So I'll take that arm, and I feel like there's a puzzle here that I need to do. But I'll figure it out. Ooh, more boards. I can take the boards and board the boards. Yeah. Okay. I hear a helicopter. Ooh! Somebody crashed. No airplane. Oh, that's something.
Did it?
Hey, bro, you okay?
Yeah, Discord crashed.
I wasn't actually talking to you.
Claire!
I was making
on,
fun of.
I'll be right there.
You were talking.
Okay.
I thought
I
you
was-
cared about me.
I was talking to
Sorry.
the guy who just crashed the helicopter into the side of the building.
I thought you were talking to me.
Claire.
It just
Oh,
it just
I was
did
like,
like
oh, that
really
was
good
nice. It
timing.
seems like David cares.
The helicopter just came out of nowhere.
In one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key
You
on this?
vastly overestimated how much of a soul I have.
How are you doing?
Well, anyway, I was
Okay.
just complaining about how it's really silly that the small town of Raccoon City had a giant art museum that's like fucking massive, and then
I
it
think
didn't make
it-
enough money. Then they closed it down and then turned it into a police station big enough for like a metropolitan, like massive, like New York City.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
It's like half this town has to be employed by the RPD.
I think it makes a lot more sense if you think about it like in that sort of like Welcome to Raccoon City way of like a city that used to be a big city but has lost a lot of its population. Kind of like Detroit, how Detroit used to have like 1.8 million people and now it has like 600,000 if that.
Does Detroit have any zombies?
Marvin?
Here. Not as far as I know.
I feel like Detroit could have zombies.
Marvin, do you copy?
Like, if you saw one while you were there, it wouldn't look, like, out of place.
Damn it.
The only thing that wouldn't
Yeah.
be out of place in Detroit would be people. Because
Have you
nobody
seen
lives there.
Barbarian?
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
I think that's a great movie about Detroit. There's
not-
an Airbnb in there.
It's no it's no
RoboCop.
RoboCop, but it's okay.
There's two great movies about Detroit being a shithole. One is there's a scary, horrible cannibal monster that lives underground at an Airbnb in Detroit, and then also the police are owned by corporations and are literally skeleton cyborg robots.
And how the whole plot of that movie is we're just the corporation is just gonna screw everybody over, and they don't really have anybody's best interests in heart.
I like how that guy joined the fucking force and then signed his literal body over to a corporation, and then they just like turned him into this horrible marionette monster thing after he died.
The one thing
Like,
that
if you think
hasn't
about
really
the body horror aspect of RoboCop, it's really depressing.
The one thing that hasn't aged really well about RoboCop is RoboCop 2, where they establish that there's like the corporation that doesn't want to pay the police people well, and the police is on strike. And like what we actually know about cops is that they are very anti-union, and they often escort scabs onto union workplaces during strikes.
Go to the torches lab. I do, however, like the OCP slowly becoming Tesla in RoboCop 2, where they made one successful product and then have to try and like, how do we upgrade from here? And then they try to make a literal RoboCop 2 where they like redesign it from top to bottom.
It's a
And
nice little meta nod.
And every time they make a new RoboCop, it's worse and worse and worse, and they just keep getting more and more fucked up and terrible until at one point they have a drug dealer's brain and a giant robot covered in guns, and they have to keep putting drugs in it to make it do anything. That to me is, that's tech companies trying way too hard to like innovate themselves into a hole.
That's just any sequel. That's just any corporation that has like one idea.
You did it once, real cool. Can you do it twice, Blackberry? Oh no! I still gotta watch that movie. I love that Glenn Howerton looks like a scary old man in it.
I don't know who Glenn Howerton is.
He's Dennis in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I can't name something that you'd know that... do you remember that movie called The Hunt that Donald Trump was scared of because they thought it was about hunting and killing conservatives? He was in that movie.
I didn't see that movie.
Well, it was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah? How funny was it?
It was alright. I mean, I watched it twice. It's not like an all-timer or anything, but it's got some good bits. It's got some decent violence and action scenes.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Shit, I don't know. Doctor Strange.
What do you like so much about Doctor Strange?
I like that there was a funny joke about how Wong was listening to Madonna on his headphones.
It was Beyonce, you dumbass.
I don't give a fuck. Radio's playing an elevator version of the theme song from the game.
Did I turn it off?
No. What about the logs? Oh, you read those? Okay.
What if Captain's log was talking about Captain Picard's poop?
Wow, nobody's made that joke before.
Okay, so is this puzzle with the statue over here? What do I do with this?
I don't know. The stream is behind for me again. Okay, so you have to combine the hand of the statue with a thing that's already in your inventory.
Okay. Because I was thinking that maybe I put the hand in the book after the book in the hand.
Yeah, you combine
after.
the hand and the book in the inventory, then put it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go, boss.
What do I use a scepter for?
Shove it up your ass.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Well, you gotta go, like, look at it, examine it in your inventory, and then you do stuff to it.
You bastard.
Anna's also doing side quests.
Now, what do I do with the gem?
You know what? I honestly feel like you're not gonna need that for a good long while, so you could probably put that in the item box. Man, that dead air is going for a good long while. We ran out of stuff to talk about.
The only thing that I want to talk about is your opinions on Doctor Strange 2.
Oh. What a random fucking thing. All right. I love when the movie temporarily becomes a Sam Raimi movie at various intervals, and it's like,
For
oh
about,
wow,
like,
this is really fun and creative.
For about like a half second at a time.
Yeah. Well, no, there's like a couple scenes where it gets a little
Couple of
goofy and
seconds.
crazy. There's a couple seconds, and then there's like that whole like crazy midsection in there where it's just like, all right, and now let's shove in a billion cameos. Do you like cameos, kids? We need to put butts in those seats because no one cares about Doctor Strange, so we got to put in.
Y'all
cameos.
remember the other thing from the other movie that you used to like?
Remember Professor X and the X-Men theme from the 90s? Remember that? And his big yellow floating wheelchair.
Do I need the cutting tool for anything right now?
There's yeah, I think there's stuff you could. Well, okay, if it has a red check mark, that means you've used it to the maximum that you could use it, and you should discard it.
Okay.
So, like, that key is used up. There is not another single lock in that entire game that key could be useful for. So you might as well just get rid of it.
So where do I go now?
There's more places you could use that there. I know where you could use that valve.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going to the pee-pee-poo-poo valve. So, I don't know.
You
Did
can
I
get
ever
there,
say
I mean, there's
before-
like multiple ways to get to everywhere because like the game is designed well. So there's like 2 paths at least to every.
Did I ever say that that bit from the? Did I ever say that Doctor Strange 2 was the reason it just made me give up on the MCU entirely? That was the last straw for me.
That's crazy because for me it was like Moon Knight. Moon Knight hurt so bad because I love that character so much, and what they did to that character was so embarrassing that I was just like, you know what? I'm good. We're done. It's over. I haven't actually like watched a single MCU thing, I don't think, since Moon Knight came out. What has anything come out? What's come out since then? I like how you shot that zombie's leg off. That was cool.
There's been things. I'm sure there's been things that have happened since then. Also, I think it's objectively hilarious to me that Aquaman 2 has made twice as much money as the Marvels.
And it's still also a colossal failure.
Well, it's not the same level of colossal failure, because, like, the Marvels cost, like, at least, like, $250 million to make, probably closer to 300. And Aquaman cost more like 200 million-ish, and Aquaman has made twice as much while costing less. So even though it's probably not going to make a profit, it has not lost nearly as much money as the Marvels has, which I find objectively hilarious, given just how much of a disaster the entirety of the DCEU has been.
Let me look at what's come out in the MCU. Okay, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I mean, that doesn't count, because that's James Gunn.
You know what? It's so its own thing. It was just that's the thing that was nice about it, is that it was a series of films that just happened to take place in the MCU. It just seemed like a nice thing that existed separately, but could cross over with it, and it did, and it didn't really matter. Them hanging out with the Avengers was kind of pointless, honestly, but it was cool that they did. And it was 3 great movies, and then it's over, and that's really nice. I haven't seen Ant-Man 3. I haven't seen Black Panther 2. I haven't seen the Marvels. I haven't seen what else? I haven't seen Echo.
What is Echo?
I saw it's like kind of tied to Daredevil. It's like a character from Daredevil comics who got her own kind of spin-off, and it's sort of supposed to like lead into Daredevil's sort of the new show that they're doing with him soon.
Wow, is that really what's supposed to
Oh,
be?
I saw Love and Thunder. I saw Thor 4 with you because we just wanted to go see.
Do you want to tell the story about that?
I don't even remember what the story was.
So, you and I were hanging out together last summer, and we were like, one of us was like, let's go to the movies, and the other one was like, okay, sure. We're hanging out at Xavier's place, and we're tired of hanging out at his place. And then we're like, okay, do you want to see this good movie? I forget what the good movie was. Oh, yeah, it was The Black Phone. And I was like, I've already seen that movie twice. I don't want to see it again. He's like, but I've heard it's really good. Why don't we go see it? I'm like, no, I can't see a movie that many times. And it's like, what else is there?
I get that. I totally get that.
And then the only other thing there was that we could see was Thor: Love and Thunder.
What a horrible decision that was.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we saw in the theater.
What a great day that was.
We paid for it, and you couldn't even get your chicken wing. You couldn't even get your chicken tendies. Remember?
Oh yeah, they didn't give me the chicken because that was when the supply chain issues were happening with the Koval.
Yeah.
So, fucking AMC didn't have chicken tendies for like 3 years, and then the 2 times that I went there before I stopped going there forever, they finally had them again. But also, AMC has become such a cesspool of garbage audiences that act like crazy people.
And also, the CEO is more interested in selling NFTs than actually making a good experience for his customers.
Oh, God. The last couple times I went to AMC, I remember, I think it was when I saw Evil Dead Rise, and that was it for me. Is because the audience... I mean,
so what
in
am
all
I going to
fairness,
use
we
this
did go to that
electronic
movie
gadget for?
You use that to make a bomb in that one room that has the thing that's blocked.
Can I store it, or do I need it for now?
I guess store it. You need parts for it. You need like a battery to put in it.
Okay.
And you also go put the valve in that thing upstairs, that room with the lockers where you got the safe puzzle. You got to put the valve in there.
Son of a bitch.
Or wait, you've already used it, didn't you?
No.
Okay. If it doesn't have a check mark.
It does not have a check mark. I got rid of the.
Well, you could just discard the cutters because you're never gonna use them again.
I already did.
They're like taken up. Well, no, you like put it in the item box. When you discard it in this game, you can flat out like delete the object. Like it'll stop.
I'm gonna put it in the item box. I want to.
So you just keep it as like a keepsake of. Well, remember when I cut all those chains with this cutter, this chain cutter? You passed the room where you use the valve. But I think you did that a while ago because the stream is behind for me. It's on the 2nd floor, not the 3rd floor. Anyway, I went to see Evil Dead Rise, and in all fairness, it was on April 20th, so fine. Fuck.
Was that National Cinema Day?
the audience, several of them were smoking weed, and it was like it smelled so bad, and it was like fucking smoking up the whole room. And then also, a couple people were talking over the whole movie, like they were at their house, like they just did not care. It was very weird. And then there was also someone taking pictures of the screen with their flash on. And then there was also someone who took what was clearly like a 5-year-old to the movie, and that 5-year-old was also very disturbed by the movie. And was like making a lot of noise. And it's like, why would you take a 5-year-old to Evil Dead Rise? This is a movie where they kill people with a cheese grater. Like, if you can't find a sitter, then just don't go to the fucking movie. Like, just stay home then. God damn it. And these were all different groups of people. Like, the entire theater was full of different kinds of terrible, terrible guests. And they were all making the experience as miserable as possible.
Yeah,
So that's why I stopped going to AMC and I found a different theater, and I'm just gonna
Well,
go
I've
there
stopped
from now on.
going to AMC because the closest theater to my house is not an AMC. So the only time I go to AMC is when I go and see movies with my aunt who lives on the south side of town, or when I go to see movies with you, which I don't go to see movies at AMC with you anymore.
Yeah, we found a different place that actually fucking... They're very strict about the audience being assholes.
And they're
just
also
throw people out.
unionizing there, do you hear?
Oh, that's good to hear. Look, I mean, because that place, it's like almost a restaurant in addition to being a movie theater, so I understand why they do that. Yeah, don't take your 5-year-old to Evil Dead. I don't feel very strongly about many things, but that's one of the things I feel strongly about.
Or if you do...
Actually, that's a lie. I feel strongly about a lot of things. I don't know why I even said that. That's, like, so incorrect. I'm known for feeling very strongly about many things.
Or if you do take your 5-year-old to a movie like that, then take them out if they need to have a break.
Yeah, like when they're clearly getting like fucking traumatized by the scene where the girl is like stabbing herself in the face repeatedly or like eating a bunch of glass. Maybe just leave. Hey, you found the Stars office. This is the office where Stars was. That battery was on Wesker's desk.
Okay, so...
Remember so every desk in here is a character from Resident Evil 1. So you can find Chris's desk. It has the that red leather jacket on a hanger. That's the same jacket that Claire and Chris have matching jackets.
Okay. Okay. Why?
I know you don't care. I just wanted to tell you.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying I don't care. You hear the difference in intonation there?
Yeah. You know what? I hear it, actually, now that you mention it.
Failed to authenticate account. Insert your dongle key into the USB. I don't have a dongle key.
This is a funny fucking failure on the game developer's part because the fucking USBs did not exist in 1998.
You know what else didn't exist in 1998?
You?
You.
No, I did.
I did.
In the latter half of the year.
In the latter half of the year, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were a 99 kid.
No.
No. Well, why not? What's wrong with 99?
99 knows what it did.
It knows what it did wrong.
The year knows what it did wrong.
What did 1999 do wrong? Y2K?
Well, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That movie came out that year.
I mean, it kind of sucked, but it was alright. I don't know, it's fine.
I haven't actually
I
seen
feel like it was just trying to bite off the success of Scream.
Look at that guy. He's got a bony little butt.
You should put your shotgun up it.
I'm too lazy for that. Well, what happened if I shot it with a shotgun right now? Would it die?
I mean, if it was 2 or 3 shots, I think so.
Is it worth it?
I mean, that you have to walk back and forth through this same hallway a lot of times. It might be worth it to just clear it out.
Okay, I'll shoot it in the face then.
Like a real American hero.
Oh no, it's killing me! Oh no, I stabbed it.
Good work.
That was like 4 shots. You lied to me.
I couldn't remember the exact amount.
Why would you lie to me like this? You're such a liar.
I like how it looks like Carnage.
A little bit.
Aw, fuck it. They killed him.
The Batarians killed that guy.
4-eyed assholes.
They look like cool tarantula guys.
Ugh.
Tarantulamans?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh look, I'm back in the library.
The Library. Let me know when you get to a save point, because we've been going for about an hour and a half. We could probably
Okay.
call it for today. This would be
Sounds
a good
good.
first session, I think.
Yeah, I got 2 out of the 3 things, so I'm down in the lobby. I'm in the main area, so I can go back and save now. So, yeah, thanks y'all for
Okay.
coming. And
Yeah.
we're gonna be back 2 weeks from today once again. Hopefully this time with 1 more Australian and 1 less American.
Oh.
And we will be back then to do more of this, hopefully. And hopefully I will not get as frustrated and as tell me what to do this time versus last time. So, thank y'all for doing, and we'll see ya on the flippity floppity floopity.
See you around, fellas. Love ya.
Oh, thank God they're gone. We don't have to talk about. We don't have to say good things about the audience members
We
anymore.
have to talk to these stupid assholes on the internet anymore. Now we can talk about how much we love drugs and money. do you do you like drugs and money?
No comment.
Are we still going?